Saturday, that's the Learn to Earn music conference that starts at noon, and that's at Tri-C as well. So, we'll have some label people, some DJs, producers, like some people that are really actually involved with the game and making money off of the game to discuss the game. You know what I mean? To discuss what artists need to do. So the classes in the music conference, like you can get a whole bunch of information.
Right.
Like that, those two things are probably the most important aspect of everything that we do. But a lot of people don't see it that way. You know what I mean?
No, fact.
Like, and then our industry showcase, which is at the Agora immediately after the conference on Saturday, that'd be packed. But the knowledge that we're getting
before that,
it's slim.
Right.
I won't say like, okay, that's what it's going to be this year. It could be different, but that's traditionally what ends up happening. The conference aspect has a lot less people than the industry showcase. Last year there was like 1,200 people at the industry showcase. You know what I mean? Wasn't even near that. Wasn't even close to that at the conference. You know what I mean? And we last year we had a Amir Wyndham, which I don't know if y'all are familiar with him, but he A&R'd as well as co-wrote Pharrell Williams' Happy record.
Oh, okay.
This man was a co-writer of fucking Happy.
Nobody can.
And then cats is like, oh man, I only got 25. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? You get to meet somebody like that. And a lot of, really, when you think of it, our music conference and the events that we have going on are very moderately priced compared to other music conferences across the country that, or events, festivals, whatever that you may go to. Like, we keep it at a very, very mild price, comparatively.
Some of those conferences cost like $500
just to go.
Right. And you gotta get there too.
Right.
Exactly. Who are some of the special guests that you have at this year's conference?
We have, let's see. We have a few confirmed. Of course, our keynote speaker is Next, NEXT from Amalgam Digital. He actually recently just sold that label. So, I don't know if you're familiar with him. We actually got some other people confirmed. Let's see here, I just want to double check what is confirmed, because even though it's like this week,
right? Oh, we know how that goes.
You know what I mean? You know how that goes. So we got Drew Reeves, LaRon Harris. We have some other. We got some other like possibilities that I can't announce exactly yet, because we're just waiting to confirm on it. But we got there's some good stuff. Some more good people, because everybody that's on there, like, Next, he's definitely a good person. Like, very good at speaking, very, very knowledgeable of the industry. And he kind of did something that nobody else was doing when he created his label. So he's going to be our keynote speaker, and it's going to be really, really awesome. It's going to be really awesome.
Okay.
And then I already mentioned the industry showcase at the Agora. Dang.
The big show. All right, the big show.
Yes, the big show. Sunday. Red carpet starts at 4. Show starts at 6. So the red carpet, we want people to dress up and dress nice. You know what I mean? Like, some people, they don't go all out and get their suit and tie, but
I tried to get Don Swan. I was trying to persuade Don Swan here to get
I like suit in the closet.
not a suit, but at least like go,
You gotta get your
I can definitely get real casual. I clean up well, you know. I just need to find me a blazer.
We gotta get you a nice suit though.
Yeah, I gotta step it up. I ain't gonna lie.
We that's what we can do. That'll be like the next episode. I'll be
right.
You know, we go shoot suit
right, find me a suit.
Yeah. You know, that would be kind of a cool little.
Y'all know me. I'm excited about dressing up.
You know, every opportunity.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I'm kind of similar in that aspect. Cause like, I really actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like last year, I had a bow tie. That was my first bow tie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And here's a little fact to it. When you see the pictures, it's like, man, he was rocking the hell out there. But it was my first bow tie, and I learned how to tie it right before the event. I was watching YouTube.
Was it right? Did you have it together?
Oh, it was
YouTube is like amazing. YouTube is amazing for the how to. I swear.
See, I think what it is with me, shoes are uncomfortable. You know, once you get them fitted, you know, you can't really do too much moving around. So I like to wear khakis and, you know, maybe a nice sweater or something like that. You know, that way if I want to sit down and, you know, relax a little bit, I can do that. You can't really do too much in the suit.
Your style.
Yeah, you know, it's more, it fits you a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, you can get you.
But I'm not opposed to it. We definitely can make that happen for sure.
Just rock you a nice little argyle or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no problem.
A little tie in there. You straight. That's still good.
That's cool.
You ain't gotta have a suit. You just.
Yeah, but I need to get my jacket game together though. I definitely need to do that.
So that's the red carpet. Of course, the PCP will be in the building on the red carpet. We'll be doing some interviews and everything. And tell us about the show itself. You said it starts at 6, right?
Yes, promptly at 6.
Yeah, you know, colored people.
You know, we start promptly. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Like we're very on point. Like you don't, you know.
That's great.
If you late, you miss such and such perform. When you bought your ticket, it's your fault. You know what time you're supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like number one is that when you have a venue like the Masonic Auditorium, Performing Arts Center, exactly. It's like the time. We have a certain amount of time allotted, and if we go over a certain time restraints, then we have to pay more for the venue. You know what I mean? And venues like that per hour are not cheap.
Of course not.
They're not cheap. You know, that's a lot of people don't realize how much is actually spent on this entire process. You know what I mean? For a grassroots campaign to, you know, our focus is bringing light and bringing opportunity to the local hip hop scene within the state. You know, we spend a lot of money a lot of resources, a lot of time to actually do this. So you tell people be on time. You know, red carpet, 4 p.m. Show starts at 6. You know, our target time is end time 9 p.m. That's the goal. You know what I mean? Then we go to the after party. Official after party is at Rumor. So, you know,
Sunday night.
All right. And then that's how we ended off the weekend.
Alright, so that's good. And what are some of the performers?
We got some dope performers. Crazy 8, the Great, is performing. You know, he actually was one of the showcase winners. J Jig, Cicero, Yin Fam, Uptown Rome from Cincinnati. Forgetting one person. Well, I'm forgetting a couple of people actually.
And it's all at the after party, right?
No, this is
that's the 6 o'clock performance.
At the main event.
Okay.
Hold on here. So, well, those are some of the performances that we have. We got a bunch more people rocking, Dame B. You know, so it's
okay.
Yeah, and there's a lot of it's versatile too because we're trying to give props and show light to all different aspects of, you know, hip hop culture. You know what I mean? A lot of times especially within our markets. And I'm sure that you all notice it from being involved with the shows or at the shows or rocking at the shows. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a big split.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
split within the hip hop scene. You know, and people, certain crowds rock together, but they may not go over here and rock with this crowd, you know what I'm saying, or this sound or whatnot. And what we're trying to do is break those barriers down.
Right.
You know, because ultimately there is more strength in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think that back when I first kind of came into the industry in back in 97, 98, there was a little bit more, it seemed like there was a little bit more unity with more people working together. I mean, you always have like rifts between groups and all that, but it just seemed like more people were rocking together for the ultimate growth
Right.
than there is now. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I think as of recently, within the past year, I think that a lot more people are starting to really build with each other. Though. You know what I mean? But there has been a big separation within the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You know
There
what I
hasn't
mean?
been a major breakthrough either and within this last time period as well, like it was back in the day. So
Exactly.
I think that's what the new wave is expecting now. You know, everybody done put in their time and their work, so they looking for the results right now.
Right.
Like, well, who is going to be the next underground artist that doesn't have that management or that doesn't have that big team that somebody will actually recognize and you know, help out as far as the industry is concerned.
You know what? Here's like, and it's interesting you said that. Like people are waiting for results.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have an issue with. People waiting for results. You know what I mean?
You have to make them.
What'd you say?
You have to make results.
You got to make the results.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? You got to go after them. You know what I mean? Other than nothing is going to come to anybody. Like if you want something, you got to go. You got to do it. You got to get it. You know, like there's no sitting back and waiting for something to manifest. It's just not how. It's not how the industry works. That's not how life works. So, you know, I always tell people like, go out of town, go other cities and other markets and perform too. Because like if you're an artist from Cleveland, first off, there's people have a certain intrigue about Cleveland and Ohio cats because they're not too familiar with, you know, our music scene. But in a lot of cases, Ohio has produced a lot of industry people, and people aren't even aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, TJ Chapman. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's B.O.B.'s manager. He's from Canton. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people like him or in other aspects within, you know, the entertainment industry that are doing some large things that were produced on our home ground. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But cats have traveled and they've moved and they've solidified themselves. You know what I mean? And have not waited around for,
right.
You know what I mean? And maybe that's not the correct way to say it. Not waiting around, but don't wait. Just don't wait.
Right.
Don't
well, I
expect
think a lot of
handouts.
people look at the MGK situation, you know, as far as him starting on the local hip hop scene and doing the underground circuit and then getting this situation, you know, with a national, you know, label. I think a lot of artists are looking at, you know, for the A&Rs to actually come to them, you know, how they've seen it done before. So that's what I meant by the question as far as, you know, people looking for the results and actually, you know, looking for the artist to, you know, sign to whatever situation they're going on.
But the thing with Kells though, he didn't wait around.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like he went rock the Apollo. You know what I mean? Like went rock the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Like won at the Apollo.
Right.
Like for an artist, you know what I'm saying, from Cleveland to go up to the Apollo, rock it, win it. And he got on tour, you know what I'm saying? He did the Ohio Hip Hop Awards tour back in 2009.
Right.
That was his first tour actually. We appreciate the shout out, Kels. You know what
See,
I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. A lot of
We
artists looking
appreciate
at
that.
that whole, that whole situation like, well, okay, when is the next person gonna come through and
Right,
actually break it so they can see the results? You feel what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right.
But MGK definitely went through, the typical Cleveland route of an underground artist.
He did. He did.
Going through the whole circuit and putting out his little mixtapes and going through the Ohio Hip Hop Awards and actually being seen nationally. So
Right,
I think that's what everybody think the process is, but it's not the same for everybody.
right.
Everybody got to find they niche and how they gonna get where they trying to go.
You know what though? One difference with him as opposed to a lot of people, some of the people that I see now. I won't say a lot of the people, but some of the people I see now. He had a good team
Yeah,
around
his
him.
management team.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had a good
Publishers,
team
all that.
around him that was pushing him and really believed. So
And they knew he was the man. He was the chief, and they were the Indians. That's what a lot of people are missing right now. They concentrated on him as a soul artist and not just trying to get everybody in
everybody played their position.
Yep.
Right.
And then now everybody that he works with is in a better situation because of it. You know what I mean? Like everybody, see that's one of the things too that I see now that is kind of wrong within the dynamics of how things work. Is everybody wants to be the main guy, wants to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Guy or gal. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants to be the leader, but you have to play your position, and sometimes that position can change. Like if such and such is making noise, you know what I mean, off of something, your entire crew need to go get behind that person. Push that record. Because that's the one that's working right now. But a lot of times I think that some artists can't humble themselves to put themselves in the background.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be at the forefront. When the fact is that if everybody focused their energy and their concentration, you know what I mean, on this person over here who's got the most buzz, there would be a lot more successful artists.
Definitely.
Because it's not like the talent isn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like
the awareness is not there.
The awareness is not there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is kind of scattered doing their own thing.
Right.
That's why there's so much power in numbers and strength. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you always, you see, you look in other countries, you know what I mean? And, even within this country, you got people that just sit together, 20, 30, 100 people just sitting there and praying together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because not just the act of praying, but they're trying to accomplish something. So if you got that much energy, you got that many people focus on one thing, there's bound to be some type of change. You know what I'm saying? You look at the civil rights movement. You had, there were different people doing it. You know what I'm saying? From that were involved with it, from Dr. King to, to Malcolm X to, you know what I'm saying?
The goal was the same.
Yeah, to Huey P. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody's goal was the same. So you had all these people focused on change, and that's how they actually changed it. So I kind of am a person of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
So if something worked, copy it. Not exactly, but copy the movements that they made and change it around to fit your needs, but create that type of movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you always hear people like, "Oh yeah, we got a movement." I'm like, nah, you ain't got no movement, dog. You ain't got a movement, man. The movement is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got
Speak for itself.
a movement speak for itself.
For sure.
You ain't got to say it's a movement. It's like every major media station would cover it if you had really had a movement going on. You know what I mean? Like Like Kells has a movement.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he got, younger kids, you know what I'm saying? Not kids, but younger adults with tattoos, with lace up tattoos.
They
Yes.
sleeping outside the events.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
Coming from
Yeah.
when he had that little concert that he just had here recently, he had out of towners coming to Cleveland to see
Right.
him. That's a movement.
Right.
That's a movement. It
Right.
wasn't just Cleveland people. It was actually people from Detroit,
All
New
over.
York, Chicago, flying in to Cleveland to see him perform.
Right.
Now that's a movement.
That's a music movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so cats gotta. That's why I say that there's power and strength in numbers. You know what I mean? Like, and
Definitely.
that's kind of what we. I know we've been at it for almost an hour, so I guess we'll conclude with that.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I think that's a perfect, conclusion,
Right.
I guess. I'm not trying
That's-
to end it. I don't know if you got any
No,
more
that's
questions.
good.
But, that's the point of this Ohio Hip Hop
Mhm.
Awards, is that if we can all stand together and, make something happen together, then we all have the opportunity to win.
Definitely.
So many people think that, somebody else got to lose in order for you to win.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? For themselves to win. But that's not how it is. There's enough fans out there that you got to reach them. There's enough money out there that you got to
Well,
make it.
I
You
think
gotta
this
make it
went
happen.
fairly well. Do you have any last words for the people?
Well, thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm
most
saying? And doing the
definitely,
interview. Hopefully, it was informative.
It was.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
It was.
And spread the word.
I think you answered a lot of questions that people gonna be interested in the
Mhm.
video. So
That's what's up. And I look forward to coming back on the show. You know what I'm saying?
almost
On the live version too.
Yeah,
After the
definitely.
awards,
every
you know,
Monday.
Every
Yeah.
Monday. What's
Yeah.
the time?
7 to 9.
7 to 9
7
this,
to
this
9.
season. Last season we had to make some adjustments, but we're gonna keep the 7 to 9 allotment this year.
Okay.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, you know what? I got to plug my radio show as
No doubt.
well.
Go ahead.
I do a college radio show. It's called The Butters. I play majority underground, independent, classic hip hop music.
Okay.
Last night I did a sample set though. I did all classic hip hop records, and then I played the classic records that were used to make those classic records. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I flip it up a little bit, but it's on every Sunday late night, Monday early morning, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. on 91.1 WRUW, it's Case Western Reserve University.
Okay.
Their radio station. You can also listen to it on WRUW.org. Shouts out to my entire team. Shouts out to everybody that supports this Ohio movement. Yeah, I'm calling that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's official.
Ohio hip hop entertainment movement. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all again.
Oh, no doubt.
I wake up in the morning and I twist something. I tap the bitch, get out the bed, man, my shit jumping. I walk up out the house about a stack on me. Hit up the plug, make sure he don't change the pack on me. I'm calling back my licks to drop them grams on him. Man, I done sold a couple